Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to White Oak Farm Extended. Now before we get going, let me just say that you may realise it's literally 1 o'clock on the dot right now actually, in the morning. Now, have I left it to the last minute? No, I recorded a whole new video at about 11, half past 10 and it turns out I forgot to actually enable my microphone on the recording software. So that video has now gone to waste, so we have to re-record or you guys get nothing tomorrow. Now, we're actually doing different fields today because, as I just said, I did record earlier, but let me just turn into here. Yes, we don't have a microphone, so the fields that we mowed and windrowed and baled in the first episode are already done. So we now have a bunch of bales already waiting for us, so I decided to go mow. We had to buy these fields. Both of these fields cost exactly £100,000. So, yes, we're going to go ahead and collect the bales on here. Now, as you can probably tell, in fact, you've already seen it, we are actually bale wrapping today. Now, this bale wrapper is edited by myself. Rainbow Dave did send me one, but his was a bit derpy, so I went ahead and made my own. Or edited my own. I didn't make it from scratch, of course. So, we're actually going to go ahead and start collecting our first bale here. Now, as you can probably tell by the wrap, this also is pink to go with the cancer awareness, like the Massey Ferguson we're using on this map as well. Which I should actually be using with this, come to think of it, but I think that's too much pink, if I'm honest. We'll go down and get this bale down here, actually. Now, I should have automatic bale wrapper unloading mode, whatever it's called, something like that. And it should automatically unload the bales. So let's hope it does. This is the first one gone. Let's pick up our next one here. And yes, this one should start wrapping as well. So whilst this... Oh gosh, we hit a bale. My bad. So whilst those two wrap here, I'm going to go ahead, tab over and show you what we did in the last episode. Okay, so we're still waiting for us here. We have the New Holland that we used in the video that you're not going to see, unfortunately, with the bale grab here. And we have the pink Massey with the trailer on the back. So these are actually the bales that we wrapped in the last... Well, not in the last video, in the last take, which obviously we're not using. But I've put them back on the ground for now, just so it gives us something extra to do and pick them back up again. As you can see, they're still A+, because they literally got wrapped about 5 minutes ago. In game time, of course, it's been like a couple hours in real life, but still. So we have the pink Massey waiting there. And once we've wrapped all these other bales up, we're going to go ahead and collect all of these again. Okay, so we actually just caught it on the second bale there. So we're going to go ahead and find another one. We've got that field in front of us as well, which is really small. I think there's only about 4 bales in there altogether. Let's go ahead and pick this bale up here. Oh yes, I forgot to mention as well. Well, in this video. Here is the JCB Fast Track. A couple of you eagle-eyed people did see this in the background of the last video, episode number 1. Yes, we have a Fast Track. It's the vanilla version. I really like Fast Tracks as of late. I think they're slowly becoming my favourite tractor. Slowly. They haven't quite overtaken the T7 just yet, but they're slowly getting there. Let's go ahead and get ready for this next bale here. As you can see, it automatically unloads. That's quite an interesting mod. It's made my life a lot easier. I'll pick that one up. I really wish they had like a mod out. I did look. There's not one that does it, where you could load up the next bale whilst one's getting wrapped. But unfortunately, that's not the case with this one. Let's go ahead and collect this. Alright, that one should unload now. So yes, someone actually complained in the last video that I was using pink stuff. I'm not sure if they know if cancer awareness, if that's the colour for cancer awareness, or whether they were just, you know, heartless. But yes, we are going to be using pink for just a couple of videos. Not too much. I also get a bit tedious, like I said in the last video. But yeah, for at least for the next couple of videos, we're going to be doing pink. Let's go ahead and pick this one up. There's one. So I'm a bit gutted actually, because the last video was actually quite not good. I don't want to say my video was good, but it was. We had like a lot to do. We were quite entertained. We had quite a lot of jobs to do, but unfortunately, like I said, some dummy forgot to turn the microphone on. So I was literally sat here talking to myself for about 35 minutes, which is always interesting. In fact, we've got one bale left in this field, and then we are done with this field, and we've got that field there to do. I have no idea how long we've been recording because. Oh, let's turn that on. Don't know why the HUD was off. But yes, I don't know how long we've been recording. I think we started at 1 AM on the dot, so we've only been recording for 6 minutes currently. Right, so that one's going to begin wrapping, and we'll get ready to go into our next field here. Now, because we have already... Actually, no, we can do it again. Yeah, we'll do it again. Why not? There's not that much bales. Right, let's unload this one, because we need to fold up the wrapper before we hit the road. In fact, we'll get our beacons on here. We'll jump into cab for a bit, and we'll fold that up. Is it going to fold up? Not yet. There we go. So now we're going to head down to field number 4. Is it 4? Yes, it is 4. It's only a small one, like I said, but it's given us an extra 4 bales, so it's something to do. Come on, we got stuck in the mud then. Now, there's a nice little dirt path we have to go down to get to this field, and I believe it was in the original White Oak farm as well. Ooh, gosh. Right, let's press that. Let's put our hazard lights on a sec whilst we open this gate. Awesome. Beautiful little tractor this. Love it. I say little. It's actually huge. I think I may have parked a little bit too close to the wall there. We have to come out a little bit wide to get into here. Awesome sauce. Let's turn our hazard lights off there and our beacons. We don't need them. And we'll open this gate here. So I hope you guys are well. Now I need to answer a couple of questions that people have been asking in my last video. So let me think what we did get asked. No, Thornton Farm has not finished just yet. Thornton Farm is carrying on. We've got 3 Let's Plays on the go at the moment. The pink stuff is only for White Oak Farm Extended, and it's only going to last a week or 2, and then we'll go back to our normal stuff. Now, I have a confession to make. The Massey Ferguson, the pink one, is currently replacing... It is a kind of a Massey Ferguson. You'll see when we get rid of it, but I'm pretty excited to show you guys that. I've been working on it over the last couple of days. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do actually is park this up next to this, and we'll go and get our telehandler and Massey. Okay, so we'll go ahead and boot up the New Holland here. Come on. Why won't you back up? There we go. So, I've used the New Holland instead of any modded ones because, 1, most of the modded ones out there are just reskins of this anyway, and 2, you probably already know I'm a fan of New Holland myself, so yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the New Holland, if I'm honest. Quite a nice little telehandler. Come on, start up. Right, so we'll take these 2 over to field number 5, I think it is. Ooh, there's a bump. My phone just went off. Fantastic. Now, the good thing about this field here, that we've had to do this one, is that this one is a lot more flat than the other 2 we did, so this should be a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and put our handbrake on, turn it off. We'll actually tell the New Holland to stop following us as well. We'll do the same here. Okay, so we'll begin wrapping these again. So there's 2 done already on this field. Let's pick this one up. Is that the last one? We didn't just do 3 bales, surely. Okay, there's only 3 bales on this field. So yes, we're going to make a start on picking up our bales here with the telehandler. Let's go ahead and get it booted up again. Now we're going to be doing a couple on camera, and then we'll just time-lapse it because you guys have seen me do baling many, many times. We're going to start off with this one, why not? I'm not sure how much we've got to do. We had 11 last time, but of course we're using smaller fields this time, so I'm going to assume we've got less this time. Right, here we go. Let's go ahead and line ourselves up with the trailer here. Right, I should do this in one take, because last time I had to stop recording so I could get a thumbnail, but of course I'll just use the same thumbnail because we're doing the same jobs. So on the thumbnail, don't worry about the field we're in, that's just the episode that you guys are not going to see, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and plop this one down here. Quite happy with that. Awesome. Lift that up a sec. We'll back up here. We need to push it on a tiny, tiny bit more, so we'll go ahead and close the grabber. Oh, that was the wrong way. That's not what I wanted to do. God dang it. Right, so we fixed those 2 bale, well, 1 bale. I just put 2 on just to get a bit of a head start. They're a bit wonky, but hopefully these lot, well, the next ones we put on will bump them into place. Let's go ahead and line ourselves up properly here. So, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I'm sure some of you guys can tell me exactly how to do it. The reason I do it top down like this is because, obviously, if I do it... Oh, there we go. Now, it is a bit too far to the middle, but when we put one on the other side, it should straighten out a little bit. So yeah, the reason I do it top down is because the grab will not hit the bales that are already on the trailer and cause a mess, essentially. So I'm assuming that's how you do it. If not, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. So I'm going to go ahead and get these loaded up, and we'll see how we get on. Right, okay everybody, so we're just loading up the last... Oh gosh, stay on. We're just loading up the last silage bale right now. Now the reason I've left them a bit messy is because we're going to be using the locking script right now. I just need to make sure we've got it on to loading type manual, standard silage bales. Cool. So now we're going to press B to lock them and also organise them. Bit cheating, but of course we're working with Farm Sim here. It's not the best physics engine in the world, is it? So go ahead and start this up again, and we'll head down to our next field here. Right, so what we're going to do now is head down to the other field like I just said and load up the last 3 bales. Oh, I didn't see that car there. We also of course have the other load in field number 8, I think it is, with the well, where we just got this Massey from. So we're going to pick some of them up as well. We'll do that one automatically because that's from a different video, it doesn't really matter. We'll take this one wide and turn into here. Come on, you can make it. Good, good, good. Awesome sauce. Let's go turn into here. I forgot we left a JCB in here. Okay, now what I need to do to actually load more bales onto here is get this up again. We're going to go to change unload side. How do I do that? Trailer. Cool. Now they're going to stay on the trailer like that. Right then, so let's get the last 3 of these bales. I think that one's not still on the back of the JCB, surely. Okay, we still have one on the back of the JCB, so we'll have to get that one off in a second. Pick one of these up here. Lac de Sal. Yes, very, very pink so far this series, but of course it is for a good cause. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll try and be a little bit neater with these ones now that we've got sort of a template here going on. Let's go ahead, lift this just overhead like this. Let's get our grab cam. I said fork cam then, but it's not even a fork. Let's drop it slowly. There we go. Now what we could actually do is also pinch that back in and give it a little nudge. Turn the camera around. I made that worse. Well done me. Oh well. I made that even worse again. Well done me. I made that even worse again. Well done me. Oh dear, what's going on? Right. Let's get this bale here. See if we can do this one completely in third person. I'm not very good at lining it up in third person, unfortunately. But there we go. Let's go ahead. Grab that. Grab it. Awesome. What are we stuck on? I think I found some invisible collisions. I don't know if you're watching this, Nath, but I cannot turn for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. I appear to have broken the game somehow. Right. So it appears that it's actually this silage bale that's causing this. I'm not sure why. I think this one may possibly be possessed. Because once we drop it, it works fine. So what I'm going to do is try this last little JCB one here. Oh, it's not. It didn't even finish wrapping. Really? Was it wrapping again? Let's go ahead and get this booted up a sec. Come on, that's more than enough wrapping now. Come on. What is going on here? What? Right, I changed my mind. Forget it. Forget it. I'm not sure what just happened then. There seems to be some sort of phantom collision flying around in the air, making all these bales. Crap. Oh, maybe that... No, I don't know. I have no idea what went on then. As you guys seen live on camera, it broke massively. So I'm not sure what went on there. So we had to cheat at the end there, but we did most of them, so that's fine. We're going to go over and collect the other bales in field number 8. Come on, you can make that. And we are then fully pinkified. Now, a lot of people did say in my last video, why are you baling? We've got bales, we've got silage bales, etc, etc. We don't. I sold them off camera before we started, hence why we have so much money. I sold all of the silage bales. I'm yet to sell any of the actual straw and hay bales. I'm going to do that in a future episode. I'm going to try and get some animals if I can, so give them some of the bales that we have and then sell the rest. But for now, we're going to turn into here and collect these. We're not going to bother doing these manually because, like I just said, we've already done most of them. I'm not sure if we're going to get them all on. We'll have a look. Should we got them all on? I think we have literally the exact amount that we need, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and turn off the automatic thing. Awesome. So we're going to take these back to the yard real quick. Down this little bump. Cool. Right, now, another question. Well, some of you haven't actually asked it, but maybe you're wondering, what are we going to do when we get rid of the pink Massey? Are we going to replace it with the normal red one? Kind of no. Kind of yes. Stay tuned. There is something that I've been working on, which is going to be replacing this pink Massey when we're bored of it, which will probably be a couple of days. Another question is, can I give it out? Unfortunately not. That's up to Bullet Bill. Bullet Bill doesn't watch my videos, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to comment saying, yeah, it's fine. But a lot of people are asking for it, so what I might do is give out the texture files, and then you can do it yourself. That's the best thing I can come up with, guys, unfortunately. I'm not allowed to give out mods that aren't mine. So let's go ahead, and how do we change the unload side? There we go, we went at the back here. See if we can do a U-turn in this yard without clipping the back wheel here. And we'll back this up into this cute little shed at the end here. Oh, that's a bit of a sharp turn there, I'm not sure why. Right, let's straighten this out. Awesome sauce. So here is our pink bales. These are going to be the ones we hopefully give to our animals or sell in an emergency. They're only worth £84 each. Why is that? Are they just grass bales? It should be silage bales. Oh well, we'll let them... Oh, okay, I know why. So we actually have to let them ferment. I forgot we had the Hujima flicker on. So for now, what we're going to do is take this down to here. Because, you know, I said, like, literally a couple of seconds ago, I said that we sold our silage bales. We've got, like, 3 left, I think, which is going to be a perfect opportunity to sell these whilst we've got some spare time here. Right, let's go ahead. Oh, this is going to take ages to get into here. It's going to be like a bajillion point turn, but we'll do our best. Bit of mud mod there. Right, so we're kind of in. Let's see if we can pick them all up. Yes, so these are the last of our silage bales that come with the map. And then we've officially sold them all, like I just said. So let's see if we can get out of here. In fact, what I'm going to do to save us maneuvering and getting stuck is we're going to go into this field here. And turn around. Come on. Ugh. I really, really hope I've actually selected the microphone, because if I've failed at recording a video twice tonight, probably going to quit YouTube. I'm not even joking, because that would just be a pain in my bum. Right, so we're going to take these down to the stables real quick, and then I think we'll call that an episode. So if you haven't seen the stables, they're literally right next to us. Is there any cars coming? No. Go, 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 go. Let's get our beacons on here. Probably should be taking up the whole road here, but there we go. What are they going to do? So the stables should be right here. This turning here. There we go. Let's turn into here without getting stuck. Come on. Now, I'm not actually sure where we sell the bales, because this used to be the bale sell point, and these have collisions. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see if we can find the trigger. So the trigger's in there, actually. So maybe it's designed so we have to put the bales onto here to sell them. Not sure, but we'll do the best we can here. Not quite sure how this is going to work out. Ooh, spin, spin, spin. Turn. Right, so we're going to get as close as we can to the trigger. Hopefully we can sell most of them. Come on, why is that one round the bale there? There we go. So it actually went a lot better than I thought. So we've got another, however many that was. Oh, are these horses dead? They look a bit dead. That's worrying. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Sorry that the first video completely messed up. That was completely my fault, obviously. It's no one else's. But if you did enjoy this video anyway, and you appreciate the fact that I've stayed up until 1:30 recording, and now I've got to edit it, render it, and upload, so I'm probably going to end up going to bed about 4 AM, unfortunately. So yes, if you did enjoy this video, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot and helps the channel grow. Hit subscribe to see more. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.